I'm here with Dr. Jen, and he's teaching.
11th grade English.
And who is your collaboration teacher?
Jessica Page.
And can you go over some of the things that you work with, how you work with Mrs. Page in the collaboration class?
Yes, I think Mrs. Page and I have an excellent formation of what collaboration is supposed to be. It's not something like I'm teaching and she watches, or when she's teaching, I'm watching, or I'm at my desk, or somebody's just sitting down. We really are two full-time teachers teaching, moving about the room, both of us at the same time. One of us is speaking and leading the instruction, but the other person is assisting, helping all the students in the classroom, not just a particular population or just one or two or three. The classroom is quite challenging. There are approximately 10 special ed students in there, and in addition there's a newly emotionally disturbed student in there, and 2 foreign students who read around the 3rd or 4th grade level. So it's a challenging situation, a challenging classroom, but between the two of us, and we move around the room and we are able to meet the needs of many of the kids, not just special ed, but everyone in the room. And so it's like, it really is 2 teachers inside the classroom actively teaching, actively engaging students at the same time.
What strategies have you used in the classroom that you think, besides being able to co-teach, have been effective?
We split the duties more or less. Mrs. Page, she's the last unit. She taught the essay instead of me, and so she went through the Schaefer essay model. She was in charge of going through the lessons. We use this is a computer lab, so we use computers quite a bit, and all the students have their own web pages up online. They all write their essays online, and everything is available for anyone to read their work and see their work. And so I think those strategies work out well, and we both help the students get everything online.
Okay, excellent. As far as somebody who has not ever taught a collaboration class before, what things would you tell them about collaboration that were,
I think the true secret is a full and equal partnership. It's not that she's assisting me or I'm assisting her. It is there are 2 teachers, each responsible for both of us. Are responsible for the well-being of all the students inside the class.
And based upon your experiences this year, this is your first time doing the collaboration, would you want to do collaboration again?
Yes, it's way better than doing it myself, and it's there really are 2 credentialed teachers teaching 39 students this class. 2 is better than 1.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, we're here with Mr. Erickson and Miss Worley. They are co-teaching or collaborating in the world history this year. Mr. Erickson and Miss Worley, how is it that you're using the collaboration model?
Well, what we're doing is I give Mackenzie, Miss Worley, I give her all the notes, all the presentations, and she now so far has been really good at assembling it all, dispersing it to the special ed kids, and then she sits with them and helps them, kind of guides them through their daily lessons using the materials that she's gotten from me and the stuff that's being supplemented as I talk and lecture, or the activities are done in class. Then she assists them with their stuff.
And then how does that get out to the other staff in special ed?
I send out emails every day regarding what they do in each of the classes that I'm in, what homework is due, if another student needs access to any of the notes or anything, I'll help them get those. And as far as test taking, pulling them out of the classroom, and I do the tests with them, reading them to them, whatever other help they may need as far as the tests.
Okay, excellent. So then what do you plan to do in the future coming up? Maybe some team teaching?
Well, yeah, as you mentioned off camera, I wasn't aware until a week or so ago how qualified Mackenzie is to do some of this stuff. I just thought she was just here to kind of assist, and so now that I find out her qualifications, yeah, I'd like to involve her a lot more. And one of the things that I must say that she's been very valuable at is communicating with the other special ed teachers. It's really sometimes kind of tough, and most of the teachers that are in my situation, English teachers, who are also even worse, you have 120, 140 kids, and then the special ed kids. It's been a big help as far as getting the word to keeping the special ed teachers informed what's going on.
Okay, any other thing you would like to say, Mackenzie?
I mean, the other classes that I'm in to help them with, as far as I get the tests early, do study guides for the students that they have at least a day or two before they take the exam. That way they know what they need to focus on, so that they don't have 20 pages of just notes that they're trying to take information from. They know how they can focus their studying, which I think has helped them immensely.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Marcos Bolanos, EL teacher.
I'm Andrew Kelly, the collaboration teacher.
Together we teach a class called Guided Study. Within that class, we're helping students that were identified as at-risk students with GPAs below 1.8 coming up from the middle school in 8th grade, and they needed extra support and guidance through their freshman year to try to help make them more successful at ESHS. So Mr. Kelly and I collaborate in that class. So Mr. Kelly, can you tell them a little bit how we collaborate and what we do?
The class is basically broken into different sections in which students have areas in which they need specific help in. So there's one section where there's math focus, there's another section where there's English focus, there's also a biology section as well, just science in general. So what we do is, luckily I'm in Miss Wilson's class, and a lot of the students have Miss Wilson, so we have little breakout sessions where we're able to hone in on specific skills, homework assignments, and anything that is needed to cover at the current time.
And the great thing about being in a collaboration model with Andrew is that we're able to divvy up the workload, we're able to lesson plan together, we're able to strategize and optimize the time that we are in the class, because we're able to separate the class as needed by subject, like Mr. Kelly was saying, and focus primarily on the kids that need the most help, and segment out that work together. So I think it's been pretty successful so far, and I'm sure it's going to continue to be.
Imagine so.
Well, thank both of you for helping.
Donna Dotson.
I'm Julie Reese, and we teach
Algebra 1A, Collaboration. My role in our collaboration class is the instruction and the curriculum. I focus on the content standards, make sure the students understand the concepts, and I just kind of guide the curriculum instruction.
And in the classroom, I give the extra support to the students that have IEPs or 504s, or students that are struggling. I also give information to some of the other teachers, like Mr. Bolanos, who gives freshman guided study support, and he will reinforce the weaknesses that I indicate to him in their classroom, and maybe even have them retake tests in there that they didn't do well on. And so looking over anything that we grade, I will then tell Ms. Dotson that there are some weaknesses in the class as a whole, needs to go over some of those assignments, and then she'll reteach them.
Yeah. Then I in turn will go over those concepts and reinforce the learning that and fill in the gaps that the students may have missed in their learning. So I think overall that the collaboration for our class is working very well, and I think that without Dr. Reese it would not be as successful as it has been.
And I've enjoyed my last year, and this year is even going to be better.
Right.
And I love the teamwork. Yay!
That's right.
And Bruins and Trojans
can get along.
All right.